before the sun goes down, and it's going down kind of fast. Something just happened that I want to tell y'all about. And the basis of this, there's a couple things. Are you surprised? One of them is about the importance of money. You know, if you've heard that saying before, money can't buy happiness, that is a bold-faced lie. Whoever came up with that either did not have any money or they didn't do good things with it, because that is a bold-faced fucking lie. Driving, I'm on a really long drive right now. Michael and I've been driving for like 2 days. So I'm on my way to Nevada. I'm almost there, actually. I'm super excited. I'm going to get to meet one of the girls from the group. I'm really excited about that, and I'm going out there to meet up with a friend of mine that, I don't want to go into too much detail on this yet, but I'll come back to it. So I was, on a really long road, and at one point I passed a van that clearly had an AC unit in the back, like just in the back window, obviously that's like someone's house. And it didn't really cross my mind that might have been their house, because it had to be. And so in my head, I was like, because one of the girls from the group does van life. She, and she does it, from what it looks like, she does it right. She's got a beautiful setup, and she's about to get another one, and totally deck it out. She's super handy, and that's Mo from the last video, Mo Money. So I don't know if she's, I'm 70%, I don't think she's here. Okay, so, I see this van, and I was like, I wonder what that kind of life would be like. And I'm thinking of it in a adventurous, fun kind of way. And I just pulled over. Timing, everything was so weird. Life was just such a beautifully magical place to be. I'm going to reframe my entire language about everything. I started thinking earlier, like, oh my God, I'm such a mess. And I thought, because I've thought that multiple times, because, going to meet someone from the group, I've never met her before. I don't want to look like I've been driving for 3 days. She's not going to care at all. And the other person that I'm meeting, like, I really would rather be put together before I meet up with them. So, and I realized, like, that was probably like the third or fourth time I've said to myself, like, I'm a mess. And I started to think, no, I'm not. I'm a miracle. And I was like, that's a really good reframe, because you are what you say to yourself. The things that you say about yourself and to yourself, you become those things. And most people have very, very negative programming going on in their head all day long. And let's be honest, you really are a miracle. Think about the, hundreds of millions or tens of millions of sperm that all fought for your spot, and you won. Like, you truly are a miracle, So, I think that that's a powerful reframe for sometime when you start to, and I think it might be helpful to, use the same kind of letters, right? I said, I was listening to something about this in marketing, I'm a mess, and I was like, no, that's a really bad thing to say to yourself, especially over and over. And you're really not. What does that even mean? And to state that to yourself is just a negative thing for no reason. I just need a shower, and I've said it to myself multiple times. Oh my God, I'm such a mess. No, total reframe needs to happen there, and I really want to reframe all of my language. I'm going to reframe all of my language. I'm going to become a super positive person again. I don't really feel like I lost that, but I want to get more to the extreme of positivity, because the power of positive thinking is not a joke. Like, this isn't like a cute thing. It's like magic. The power of positive thinking is like magic. That's what it is. You know, the words, I heard this from a podcast called the Positive Head Podcast. He was talking about how the words abracadabra, or the word abracadabra, means as I speak, I create. Like abracadabra is magic. And it means as I speak, I create. Something to think about, you know? So, okay, the story that I wanted to tell y'all, actually. All right, so, you know, I saw that van, and I pulled over because I really needed to take a nap, and I really didn't want to take a nap, but I really needed to take a nap, and I laid down for 20 minutes. I couldn't actually sleep, but I timed it for 20 minutes, and, you know, that little voice just tells you what to do, and I heard, you know, okay, it's time to go. And I was like, you know, I was just sitting there thinking about, you know, life and stuff, and how different things that I wish I had done better, and, you know, all stuff. So anyway, I start driving, and I see that van right outside the gas station. Not right outside the gas station, but, you know, as you're leaving on the side of the road. And I figured they were just pulled over, you know, taking a break or whatever. And I see this lady, it's probably in her, I'd say maybe early 40s, maybe mid 40s, standing outside of the vehicle, and she's got a sign up that just says anything helps. And she's got, you know, she's got the sign down, like she's clearly not looking like she's trying to beg people for anything. Like, she looked very uncomfortable, and I was like, you know, my initial reaction honestly was fuck, because I was like, all right, you know, like, what do I was just about to take the last of that. I had $4 and, you know, dollars that I was gonna take in there, and I thought, you know what, I'll keep it for tip money when I get to Vegas for, like, you know, valet parking or whatever, you know, because everything in Vegas is run by money. So I didn't, you know, take it inside, and I was like, okay, well, that's what that was for. So as soon as I back up, like, she's already gone around the vehicle. Like, she really, I just think, did not want to be out there. And I come up and stop, and her face just like, she just like, you know, she was like, she didn't even know what I was gonna give her yet, and she was just like, oh my god, thank you so much. And I don't know what she was expecting. She might have been I have no clue what she was expecting. You know, the last time I gave somebody, you know, actual cash instead of coins, oh my god, just the look on their face, it was so sad, you know. So a lesson inside this: appreciation. What you appreciate appreciates. And her just, you know, unbelievable, like, thankfulness. You know, I was like, do you want some olives? I bought this like $13 pack of like mixed olives and cheese. I don't even eat cheese. And it was in olive oil, and I was just starving, and I don't know why I picked it up. As soon as I got to the car, I was like, why did you get this? Like, I don't even want this. I like olives, but, you know, so much of the stuff that was with it wasn't organic. Anyway, and she, again, her whole face just lit up, and she was so grateful. And I was like, do you want an avocado too? She was like, oh my god, yes. She said, I'm gonna go to Walmart, pick up some tacos and some hamburger meat. You know, I felt bad about that, but she was like, I'm gonna make some tacos, and I was like, okay. She was like, thank you so much, God bless you. And, you know, like, I know a lot of people say that they aren't, you know, they don't care about money. And look, I'm just gonna tell you right now, like, it does create happiness, and you can make other people so much happier. Giving, I'm assuming under the right circumstances, actually makes you happier. Like, if you give someone something and they, you know, like, just are like, okay, great, thanks, you know, chances are probably it wasn't a good gift in the first place anyway. But if it's very, well, that's not necessarily true at all. Anyway, money does make miracles happen. To a degree, though, I don't think it increases your happiness levels anymore. After you get to a point that you have, you know, more than enough. But what does that even mean? Like, for myself, I can think of an infinite amount of things that I would do with money. If I had enough money, I could eliminate money from the world. I could eliminate money. I've already thought this through. I've thought it through, like, a lot. Probably take, you know, if I had enough money, I could eliminate money. So anyway, it's kombucha. I wouldn't really recommend it. It's not very, I thought I was going to really like it. The bottle is beautiful. The label is gorgeous, but no, not so much a fan. Well, I'm going to go, and yeah, hope you got something out of that lesson. Think positive. Be positive. Even if you don't feel it, pretend it. Think about all the ways you could be positive about a situation. This is going to be my new sign-off line again. This is how I started Strategic Stripping off. I always ended it with stay positive, and I'm telling you, I'm going back that track. Like, positivity, I think, is one of the most, if not the most important thing in the world, because an optimistic attitude is truly what brings you more things to be optimistic about. So, I'm pretty sure that was Napoleon Hill's, like, #1 key for success was a positive mental attitude. I keep looking at this gorgeous sky. I really want you guys to see this. So anyway, think positive. Think super positive. Think about all of the things in the world that you want. Think about things going right for you. Think about things going excellently for you. Even if it feels like it could never happen, literally anything can happen. Like anything. Elon Musk rocketed a car with a space dummy in it into space. Like, you know, if that can happen, something could happen tonight or tomorrow to completely radically change your life for the better. And I truly believe that the feeling, according to Neville Goddard, the feeling is the secret. So you've got to see it and feel it. Normally, I think you do have to kind of see it. You have to see clips at least, something. See something about what it is that you want and feel it like it's already yours. Because consciousness is the only reality. It is the only reality. So if you're thinking, I'm going to get this in the future, I'm going to get this in the future, all we have is now. I keep on wanting to cough, but I don't want to. Excuse me. All we have is now. And if you keep thinking about the future, life is going to be better in the future, it will always be in the future. You have to think about it now. You have to feel good now. Now is the time. Now is always the time. Okay, that's it. I'm done for right now. I love you. Stay positive, get positive, be positive, and more positive things will come to you.